Hi, how are you guys? My name is Ben.
This is Andrew.
And we're doing Chapter 3 of Volume 8 today, called Strings. Go ahead.
So, last episode, we got to see Team freaking Yang, Rin, Jean, and just them three?
Oscar.
And Oscar. We saw them gathering up people, trying to figure out a way to move them to the crater safely. So they figured they would take the aura, what you can call it, boosting from Jean, and give it to Ren to mask everyone's emotions, getting them to the crater safely with the Grim. So they did that. And in this then we see RWBY, Blake, Weiss, and Penny and Nora all going to try to figure out how to get to the military base.
Yeah, May as well. Is that May?
And May, yep. And then they figure out that they have like the little suction things that bring up the stuff.
Pneumatic tubes.
And now they just got to figure out which one's connected to the base.
Yeah, those are the same things that are at banks.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing, yeah, at a bank. So we see them figure that out. So they just got to figure out which tube is which. And then we cut back to Ren and all them.
So Team RWBY and Team Yang. That'll make it easier.
Okay, so Team Yang, they drop everyone off at the crater. We get to see that Fiona is kind of running the operations right now with all that stuff, trying to get everyone to safety, get heat, so they're all warm, able to survive. And we see what's her name's going back out. Are they just going back out for more people, I guess, to collect more people?
What, Team Yang?
Yeah, Team Yang.
They were fighting Grim.
Oh, they were just going out to fight Grim?
Yeah, because there's still Grim in the area, like, from the night before.
Yeah. So they were just going out to fight Grim.
Like, you have the Grim that Salem brought with her,
yeah.
And you have the Grim that were already in that kind of area.
So they start fighting Grim, you know what I'm saying? We get a couple cool little Grim kills. Then we see something weird. We see 3 saber-toothed Grim run up, and they kind of like look up and they're like, oh no, and they ran away. And then they're like, why did they do that? That's weird. And the next thing you know, boom, we get the Hound. And we found out the Hound is about that life, because he broke my man Oscar's aura within like 2 seconds. I mean, like, grabbed his foot, slammed him, picked him up, slammed him again to forcefully break the aura, and then just picked my man, friggin' morphed himself into a friggin' Beowulf thing, picks him up, and is like, yeah, I'm ready to dip. And they're like, can you not? And they're like,
can you not? And he's like, no.
He's like, and he literally just is like, no. And they're like, okay. And he just grows wings and goes, I'm out. So that's where we're at right now. And they're chasing him.
So after this one, literally my theory on Raven is just so much more solidified, because they have like why did they split up in these teams? Okay. Like, obviously, they need to split RWBY and Yang up, and they need to split Renora up, right? Or RWBY and Nora. Or, I'm sorry, Ren and Nora.
Yeah.
And they just had, like, kind of everyone else. So they swapped those two, which takes care of all 3 problems, right? And then you're sitting there looking, like, okay, this Hound. Had Penny been on that team, right?
Yeah.
Easy, right?
Yeah.
RWBY has a sniper, could have shot it.
Yeah.
Right. Blake, maybe not. Maybe she couldn't do anything against it. I don't know. I can't. Maybe she go, whoosh, which is the same thing Rin can do. He can shoot and latch on. But I think Blake is more. She can just swing.
Yeah.
Kind of like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And then you have Nora, which has like a grenade launcher.
Yep.
And she can fly on her grenade launcher. We've seen that.
Yeah.
We've seen that in the training of Volume 7.
Yep.
And also in Volume 4. And then we look at the other team. It's like, who can handle a flying Grim? Yang can maybe propel herself up there, but when she goes and punches forward, it's gonna push her back away from the Grim. So
yeah.
It's gonna be kind of rough. You have Ren, who can possibly grab onto it.
Yeah.
Right? But he doesn't have like he would have to like pull himself up, which, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
You have Jean, can't do anything against a flying Grim.
Yeah,
his new gear is for ground Grim.
Yeah.
And then you have Oscar, who's just like,
who's captured,
who definitely can't do anything against it. You know, it's like, so you had the Hound transform into exactly what it needed to beat the people that it was going against. Yeah. Right. And it chose the right time to do it.
Yep.
Right. Like they just finished fighting a little bit. They just expended their resources. A little tired. Right. It waited for the perfect time to strike, and it picked exactly what it needed to do.
Yep.
In order for it to get what it needed. Right, but had Penny been there, I think the Hound would have lost.
Yeah, Hound. Oh, it's a maiden.
I think, but it's also Penny. I'm saying even without maiden powers. Like I mean, Penny can fly, and she has lasers, and she has giant swords. She, you ain't getting away. I don't care how fast you fly. She has rockets on her feet. She's flying faster.
Yeah.
Right. Ruby could have sniped that thing down. Right. Yeah. She sniped a missile out of the air. She can. Yeah. She can. A little flappy dog. She can hit that. Right.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I was looking at. I was like, why did they split these teams up like this? I was like, why is Yang specifically down in Mantle? I was like, okay, well, if she's down in Mantle trying to save everyone in Mantle, and Ruby has to be up near Penny to make Penny a real girl, and then if she does that, it falls, then how in the world are they going to get out? Well, I was like, okay, Raven can go to Yang and pull everyone out.
Yeah.
And then she can go to Crow and pull everyone out of there because he's up in Atlas. He's in jail. So he can get all the people up there. So, just solidified it even more for me.
Yeah. So,
but then we have the Hound. Hound was actually a human theory, which was very, very prominent in this this time. So.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
But that's where we're at.
Man.
This volume's so good. And we get a new chapter today. Which means it's no longer called a reaction and guide.
Yeah, it's pure reaction.
Yeah, I have to cut the guide out. Because I'm not guiding you, because I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
But my reactions will come out at the same time as this series. So, no more solo reactions from me. Although I am watching it on time.
Boom.
Also, on a quick note, on the time of this video release, happy birthday, my guy, early, because this one will release on your birthday.
Oh, yes. Sweet.
So I knew this way in advance. But,
okay.
Happy birthday, my guy, early. You know, you're going to be a quarter, my guy.
Happy birthday.
You're going to be old.
I know I'm going to be old. 25. But you have already obtained that goal of 25.
Yes.
Good, because I never wanted to.
Look at the detail of that. Yeah. Like just random hair mess up. Like, come on, dude, that's perfect.
All right, Robo Girl, you're up. Which way?
We'll cross the bridge, then go left, straight, left, up, right, straight, right, straight, left.
I hate people that give directions like that.
Penny.
You're right. Bubble. They're in an elevator.
captain knows what's going on up there. They can't get close to that storm without getting shot right out of the air.
It's creepy. All those Grimm just...
I would be the one to mess around and go like, oh, and like, what the frick is that?
It's not the time to mess to make
can get us some answers
do anything.
soon, or...
Yes, yes, yes. That's totally something I would have done.
Nora.
Dude, why is Penny broken?
Welcome back, Dr. Polendina.
Well, yeah, well, we'll see how broken she really is.
All right. Where to next, Penny?
Right through Central Command.
Of course.
I can't maneuver us through all that.
Do not worry. RWBY is capable of traveling at an extreme velocity from one point to another by breaking herself down to her molecular components, thus negating her mass and then reassembling them at the destination, theoretically making it possible for her to transport all of us in the same way, as mass no longer matters.
Oh, so that's a difference of her semblance.
You can use your semblance on all of us.
Did Penny just figure that out before you did?
Like, she knew you were a faunus before I did.
She had no idea she could do that. She's like, what?
Yeah,
Busy.
that's the
You making
difference.
progress? I'd hate for us to have to try motivating you. Again.
Given what we're after, I've got all the motivation I need. Sadly, it doesn't make taking down Pietro's magical science project any less cumbersome.
Oh, I trust you.
What?
Oh, the trust is palpable.
What is going on?
Speaking of the man, are you aware that dear Dr. Polendina is gallivanting around your military compound? Unless, of course, someone else is using his credentials.
A security threat has been detected in the compound. Status alert level 3. Red. Lockdown initiated. Authorization granted to handle any threats with lethal force.
You've got to be joking.
The pneumatic tubes have all been closed off.
We're trapped.
We passed a hangar. I can hijack an airship and get us off this floating rock.
Wait. We can still succeed. We are so close.
Remember when Dud?
Dud.
Read the sign, Bill. Read the sign. Why don't you ever just pay attention? You're in here late all the time. Your coworkers.
Another thing I don't want to do.
God, she's shaking.
That's a Sailor Moon reference. I've never seen it, but I was informed that it's a Sailor Moon reference.
Gotcha.
If you've ever seen it.
Nope.
Never mind.
Never mind.
Stand back, please.
Man, what are with the team ups here lately, man?
Huh?
Yeah, Tyrion and freaking Crow and now freaking Watts and Ironwood. What is going on, my guy?
They're trying to obtain...
Yeah, Penny, I know.
Penny, yeah.
Where is everyone?
This is a highly classified area. Hey, Dad. I'm ready.
Huh?
This process is a little complicated, so I'm remoting into Penny from Amity Coliseum.
I see.
I hope the others are okay. I've never seen Yang and RWBY fight like this.
Don't worry. They're sisters. Sometimes sisters just have very different ideas about what's right.
Yeah, they'll be fine. Jean's a great leader, Oscar's grown a ton, and Yang is more than capable of protecting them all in a fight.
So Grimm can talk, and that's game over.
And of course, Ren is I don't know what he is. Every time I think the two of us are making progress, We've been together our whole lives, but I feel like I understand him less now than ever. And I don't know if that's his fault or mine.
When you've been at someone's side for so long, after a while they become a part of you. But that's just it. They're only a part of you. Don't forget about the rest.
I don't actually
She would do
know
the
who
same
I
thing.
am.
So.
Yeah.
Without Ren. Pretty sad, huh?
Well, maybe take this opportunity to find out. Do something only Nora can do.
Like what? Be strong and hit stuff?
Pretty cool.
Pretty solid ability, I would say.
Just have to. There. Downloading the cloned imprint now. When Penny gets to Amity, we'll run the launch sequence. Amity's computer will try to connect to the General's terminal, but get Penny instead.
And after the launch, I'll return to help you all with the evacuation.
About that, Penny. When Amity goes up, I think you should be honored with Maria and I.
But they need me here. Right?
Well, if you stay far out of Salem's reach, then she can't open the vault. She can't get to the relic. So...
maybe it is for the best.
We should probably head to the hangar.
I guess we all have to do some things we would rather not.
Hello, kids. Time to come home now, Penny.
So your first time losing to us wasn't enough?
We were holding back!
We have all said some things we regret, but please, hear me out. I know you thought you were doing the right thing when you left with the Maiden Power, but Salem is here now. Things have changed.
If General Ironwood plans to leave Mantle behind, nothing has changed.
I thought you were supposed to protect the people, not hurt them.
I would never hurt anyone.
Well, Winter's in critical condition because of you.
And you repaid her by stealing the power that should have been hers.
But taking the Maiden Power was the only way to
If you keep refusing to do the right thing, people in Atlas and Mantle are going to die.
You could stop all of this, Penny. Just open the vault, hand over the relic, and you'll save Atlas.
But it won't save Atlas. Salem will find her way to the relic no matter where you go. Once Ironwood opens the vault, the relic is as good as—
One more word, and I'm throwing you in jail right next to your uncle, Runt.
Leave her alone.
And what are you gonna do about it, Tin Can?
Just talk to the winter maiden like that? Wow.
I mean, as a robot, she can figure things out pretty fast.
Yeah.
So.
You will not hurt my friends!
Harriet! Help!
Harry does have the hands, though.
Yeah.
4 versus 1? Cowards. Well, Penny's the Winter Maiden. I'm sure she can hold her own for a little bit.
They don't have access to open that door.
Yeah.
mean, you can't forget that they are skilled fighters.
Yeah.
We have to get out there. Be strong and hit stuff. Nora, wait!
Hurry up, Elm! I can't.
He couldn't. He was about to run out.
Yeah.
Couldn't hold her anymore.
What in the world?
That was pretty awesome.
Oh, it scarred her?
Yeah. That's actually real. Like when people get struck by lightning, like it'll leave those kind of scars all over their body.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That was our chance. I need all available squads to converge on.
Wait. I have a message for your operatives.
But General,
We understand, sir.
The disrespect.
Let's go.
That was very suspicious.
You coming or what? All ready to...
She's in bad shape. We need to get her somewhere safe.
It's also nice to see like a cap on that power, because it's not just like limitless electricity. I mean, she absorbed a ton, but ended up breaking her aura too.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. It is time for me to go, isn't it?
We'll see
Yes.
each other again really
You must
soon.
cherish Penny. You must protect her.
I think Watts is gonna make Penny kill her own dad.
That'd be rough.
Oh, but this show has proven that it can be rough. Not really.
Only happy.
Only happy in the show, man. There's never depression or anger or sadness.
Good work would have been capturing Penny.
Well, you know what they say. If you can't beat them, then make them join you.
This reminds me of like Final Fantasy music. I'm like, like early, like Final Fantasy 8.
Oh, okay.
It's like, I love that bass kind of sound.
Oh.
Alright, so what'd you think?
Pretty tough. I mean, we got to see I mean, it was pretty much all of them getting in the base. The whole episode was them getting in the base. Trying to whatchamacallit, get the, what were they trying to obtain? It was the information and stuff of the,
So they wanted it, so the objective, which was a success, was they wanted to take when they get to Amity, they want to launch it. They have to hit a button, and it's gonna ping. It's gonna pull up something on in one of his terminals, which they just went to.
Yeah.
And it's going to pretty much be like authorized or not authorized. Right?
Yeah, I got you.
So someone at Amity can't just be like, we're to launch. No, like I have to authorize it. So Ironwood would be like authorized, right? But instead, they made that reroute to Penny so that she would be able to authorize it.
Yeah.
Right, instead of
okay, that's what it was. That's
yeah.
right. Okay, so they got the authorization now to launch Amity, and then we got to see the Ace Ops get one of Penny's swords, and pretty much solidifying that Watts is going to try to program.
So
that sword.
why do you think he has a sword?
Because he needed to, I guess, get a physical thing to kind of hack into, I guess, for her.
Yeah, I would agree. You need some sort of technology. I mean, if she's technology, you need a piece of that so you can.
Now how he does it, I'm either assuming that he's either just gonna be able to hack into the sword and it's gonna go straight to her, or he has to hack the sword, like jailbreak the sword, kind of in a sense, hack it and put his information in the sword, and then they're gonna have to somehow return the sword to Penny, so she can reattach it, and then once she reattaches it, that's when he has access to her. But
okay,
I mean, it could be either or, but I don't know.
Okay, sure, yeah.
Because I would see it as, in my opinion, she should have to reattach it because they're held on by strings. Because I mean, if they didn't have any type of whatchamacallit, if you could just connect to her wirelessly, like through that, like hack her through the sword, why would they even have strings in the first place? Like, why wouldn't they just be programmed to be like wireless swords that she just can?
I think it's more like a leash almost.
Yeah.
For the swords.
I guess.
So I think it's more like, I don't think the strings themselves have maybe like very much technology in them.
Yeah.
It might just literally just be a string. I think they are wireless.
Yeah.
I think they are connected.
Oh, okay.
But the strings are like so that they don't get lost or whatever, or someone can't just grab one and take it. You know, like they have to rip it. They have to like rip it.
Dude, the second time around, I wouldn't have gave it to her, knowing that that's how she got killed. I wouldn't have given it to her again. I'm like, nah, you're just going wireless.
I mean, but it was Pyrrha.
Yeah, it was Pyrrha.
So
I mean, it was Pyrrha,
Pyrrha's also dead. So
yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, who knows?
Another funny moment here where she's like, "Really, bruh, you really did that to me?"
Lifetime experience.
Then she does her.
We'll cross the bridge, then go left, straight, left, up, right, straight, left, left.
Right.
Yeah,
My
like,
name
what?
is Penny.
I can still hear them. I can hear the Discord just ding, ding.
Hey, we almost there, bro.
Ding, ding.
We almost there, bro. What, 4 more episodes and I'm caught up?
You all should join the RWBY Reactors Discord, where we discuss all of the new stuff, which I have not seen yet because I have to get him caught up so I can watch it.
I have yet to.
Which isn't like bad. So
yeah.
But I've also banished him from looking at anything on it. They go in and then they explain RWBY's semblance.
Breaking herself down to her molecular.
So she dematerializes herself.
Yeah.
Down to her molecular level.
Components, thus negating her mass and then reassembling them at the destination, theoretically making it possible for her to transport all of us in the same way, as mass no longer matters.
What?
She had no idea. She's like, what?
Yeah.
I thought it was just fast.
Yeah.
You can use your semblance on all of us.
Did Penny just figure that out before you did?
Like, she knew you were a faunus before I did.
Which is also true.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the fondest girl? The cat ears?
Yeah.
And then here it's like
you see Watts and Ironwood working together in a sense, but more so Ironwood just using his brain.
Like, boy, you gonna get this from me?
Yeah.
Before next time I do drop you in the lava.
Yeah.
And then they get through. Trips, number 1 dud. Guy runs out, and then we get to see kind of her. So that was pretty cool.
Pay attention! You're in here late all the time. Your coworkers.
Yeah, that's wicked.
And that's a Sailor Moon thing right there.
Another thing I don't want to do ever again.
She's definitely a cat.
Yeah.
It's like, stop, don't, no. Then they get in, and the first hint that
This is a highly classified area.
Nora was gonna break. Pretty much, I knew she was gonna break this door down.
Yeah.
Right. Everyone, most of the people that like watch this are like,
well, you see the electricity, and she stared at it like funny, like, yeah, that's what I like. Where's my dad? Wait, what?
And then this point, I knew 100%. I was like, she's getting hacked.
Yeah.
Because like if someone's able to remote in and take over, it's not gonna be that hard for someone to be like, oh, okay, I see. This is how you do it. I'm gonna forcefully do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, she's gone. So then we get to talk a little bit about so they're like, I've never seen Blake and Yang fight like, or I'm sorry, Yang and RWBY fight like this. Like this is a bit weird. And she's like, yeah, sisters. Sometimes they disagree.
Fight,
I mean,
bro.
you've done that with your brothers. I've done it with my brothers, for brother and sister.
You know what I'm saying?
Where we just have those sibling things. I mean, it's not out of like hate or anything. It's just like I don't like you. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I was told I had to love you, but I was not told I had to like you.
It's in the contract.
It's in the contract.
Section C.
I love you. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I love you. I genuinely do love you, but like I do not like you at all.
Right now, you're on the bottom of my like list. All right.
Yeah.
But
I love you, bro, but shut up. Oh, okay.
So they're like, Nora's confused. She's like, I don't really know what I am. Like, I've always been with Ren, and now that I'm like not with him, I have no idea.
I think
who I am.
that those scars and stuff now, though, that she just got, Ren's gonna see them, and then it's gonna like, how do I explain? It's gonna make him realize how much he really likes her. Because I think when he sees her like that, he's gonna be, oh my god, I let her do that to herself, and blah blah. I should have been there to protect her. I should have been her man. Oh, I'm Ren. Oh. But yeah, I feel like that's gonna trigger his emotions. Like then he's gonna realize how much he really does like her, like likes her in that way. So I think that'd be the how.
Sure.
I think that's why they did the whole like leaving scars and stuff, because I think that was gonna be an emotional bond between her and Ren now.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, rekindling that thing. I guess.
Yeah, I understand. So she's just like hacking in. These two don't really know what's going on. No one really understands what Spinny's doing, but they're like, okay, whatever. And then they're like, can you just, the same speech, can you just give up?
Yeah.
And then they start a little trash talk, and then Penny's like, bruh.
Her alone.
Like, don't mess with my boys.
And what are you
don't mess with the boys.
You don't mess with the homies, bro.
And then they're like, I can't do anything about this door.
Yeah.
They get some maiden powers.
So I was right, you could cause a storm anywhere you want when you're a maiden?
Yeah.
Because there's literally no outside right there, she's just doing it.
I mean, she literally creates a thunder cloud.
Yeah. So you get her, do all this, we get a little banter fighting, and then we get a sword.
So this part's pretty interesting, because I don't know exactly, this could be her lack of experience, because she literally just became the Winter Maiden, like within like 12 hours. It has to be. So this could be like her inexperience with it, just kind of doing like bursts of stuff. Yeah. Right, rather than like focal points. Because like she hasn't done any like fire blast or anything like that. Like like anything like small and controlled. It's just been big things. So this could be her learning, having it and being like, okay, I gotta test the waters a little bit, figure out what I can do. But she does this like big old blast. Right? I mean, it's like if you've ever played like an MMO or something, or even like Dark Souls, and you learn like that new magic spell, and it's like one of the biggest, takes like all your MP. You're gonna walk up to some small thing, and you're just gonna be like, death meteor rain, blah blah blah, 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 blah. You're just gonna just decimate this thing. And it's just like, oh, okay, I shouldn't do that on these little guys. I don't need that much power. It's like, let me use fireball. Okay, that's enough for that. Okay, But in the beginning, you're like, I want to test this. It's like.
These guys used to give me trouble, just instantly disintegrate them. Oh, whoops. Maybe not that much.
So we get to see Nora's semblance. We believe it evolved here, right? Because of the purple lightning. Yeah. Everyone believes that this is her semblance evolving. I don't really know the extent of it. Or what it means. It could be something as simple as just being way stronger, right? But even there, like, he was struggling to hold her still. Right. So, like I said, this RWBY or Penny's quite strong. So. Yeah.
That was pretty awesome.
I like this. So you saw like her hair was like standing up because like all the static and stuff, and then it's like it went away. So
yeah, I seen it. Well, don't right click, dude. God, man.
Okay, so they fight again, but Watch is like, nah, I just need a piece so I can hack into her, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
And then we get a little fight. They rip the sword out. They run away because they got what they needed.
Yep.
And then kind of like the Hound got what he needed and he left.
Yep.
So, and then Penny leaves.
Yep.
And they get the sword and they hand it over to Watts. So it's like,
bing, bada, boom.
Do the
deed, my.
But that's the chapter. So
chapter 3.
And now that one was pretty much all Team RWBY.
Yeah, it was all Team RWBY. I mean, it literally was all Team RWBY.
Yeah.
And then the only other thing we got to see was Ironwood working with Watts, which is kind of crazy.
Which is still relevant to Team RWBY.
Yeah.
So now,
pretty cool chapter.
So I do like how they kind of split it, because when you do have 2 days, but you have 14 chapters, like you can do time skips and all sorts of stuff. But when you have such a short amount, like you have 48 hours, or less, to do to get an entire volume in.
Yeah.
Like you have to portion it correctly, and by splitting parties, you can cover 2 separate timelines. Which is the same timeline, but 2 groups. Right, and you can further break it apart. Right, but with 2, you only need to do 7-ish episodes, right, or maybe 10 because some of them together. So at the end, but like the meat, they're separate. So you can show this side, then this side, then this side, then this side.
Yeah,
right?
I got you.
So I like it's definitely really interesting when you do that with stories versus when they're all together. They kind of all progress to the same storyline.
Yeah, I got you.
But when everyone's dealing with their own stuff, it's pretty cool. But and then we're going to move on. Pretty fun chapter. We got to see Penny do her winter thing. You know, she's like
one tomato.
So other than that, if you guys can check out the links in the description below, they include our Twitches, the Patreon, which you can further support us on. Liking, commenting, subscribing also helps. And what was the other thing? RWBY Reactors Discord. I think I already mentioned it, but join it. Talk to us about the new stuff.
Yep.
And other than that, and we will see you all in the next one.
Deuces.